Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna debunk a theory that's out there right now about gardening. Most people are doing this with pumpkins, so that's why I'm gonna use pumpkins. I have about 300, it's approximately 300, and we're gonna use this as an example. What I've done, well, what other people have done is they've gotten their helper and they've locked them up in a separate biome or just locked them up in the same biome. I don't actually think this matters. What we're going to do is right now we have Remy with us. Remy is going to help me while I clean all of these pumpkins out. And then I'm going to show you the difference in the amount of pumpkins I get versus locking him up in another biome. I have tried locking him up in the same biome, and it's the same. It literally comes out about the same. So let's get into this, and we'll just start picking him up, and we'll pick his up along the way. And because Remy's so small, he doesn't get in the way. So it's not. If you're gonna have anybody be your gardening partner, make sure it's Remy, okay? Just make sure it's Remy. All right, let's get these pumpkins picked. Every time I complete like a row or two, I run after the ones that Remy has thrown out. So that way it doesn't get too full, it doesn't take up too much space, and it's a lot quicker because I can just run through them real quick, pick them up, and then start right back on the next line. So that's what I was doing here. And now I'm going to keep going. So we've gotten all the pumpkins pulled up, and it is time to see how many we actually got. So it looks like we got 565 pumpkins. So I think I had like 298 planted because I bought three things of 99. So somewhere in that area, or whatever, 297. So with the helper free, not locked up, but free, it cost us $81,675 for the pumpkins. So that was $275 each for 297. And they sold for 375.1, which I put 375 100, and our profit is 293,425. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to show you the other end of the spectrum. We're going to go lock up Elsa. I love her, but we're locking her up. We're going to go lock her up and see what we make out of locking her up. I'll see you back here. So I've got Elsa locked up. She's down in the other biome, down by the carrots. You know, down by my big carrot field that I have. And I've already done half of this. And I did get when I first started doing this, I did get like 2 pumpkins she threw out. I don't know how she did it, but I did get 2 pumpkins. So we're just going to keep on clearing out this field, and we are then going to go free her and see how many pumpkins we get. We have 300 planted this time. So one thing I do want to mention to you guys is that if you use one of your newbie gardeners, your newbie gardener helpers, like I did with Elsa, every once in a while you are going to get interrupted like this. Every time they level up, you're going to get interrupted. So you may want to use maybe a gardening partner that, you know, has a level 10 already. So, because this will happen the whole way through. It actually happened to me with Elsa the whole way through. All the way up to, I think, 6 or 7. I think that's where we're at now just from gardening. But anyway, just wanted to throw that in there for you. We have now gathered up all the pumpkins, and there's Goofy. God love him. Let's pick up some of these memories. Get through these, and then we'll bring Elsa up. The way we're going to do Elsa is we're just going to jump right into the wishing well that's right there beside us, and then that'll free her, so we don't have to run all the way down to the other biome. All right, so we're jumping right in here. You know, the well right beside us. And here she comes. And where we're at right now with pumpkins, from what I picked up, so remember, we had 297 planted the first time, and we ended up with the helper 565. Right now, we only have 340 pumpkins that I've gathered, and I did not calculate that out in the last one, but that's fine because this part doesn't really matter. So let's pick up all these pumpkins. I know I'm going to miss out on the blues. I'm going to end up having to pick them up each one by one. But let's go pick all those up, and then I'll meet you back here, and we'll do some calculations. All right, it looks like we now have 479. So we didn't really collect near as many as we did last time. So our profit with this is what I'm telling you guys. When your helper is locked up, you do not make out as well. So with our helper locked up, our cost was $82,500 for the pumpkins. We sold them for, and you're not going to see that here, but I've already gone forward, so I know. We sold them for $318,056. So our profit this time we had 3 more pumpkins that we planted this time too. So we planted more pumpkins and got a lot less money. So our profit on this was $235,556. Our profit before, when our helper was free, was $293,425. So that's a big difference of $57,869 that we lost by locking up our helper. So my suggestion, this is just my suggestion, is don't lock your helper up unless it's like, one of the bigger characters. If you can and are still able to, make Remy your helper, your gardening helper, because he doesn't get in the way and you make out so much better keeping him unlocked. So that is what I found, and I've done this test a few times. I've done it with the carrots. I've done it with the pumpkins now, and it works every time. There's always a variance, but you always lose out when you lock your helper up. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, and hopefully this helped you. And if it did, remember to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss any Dreamlight Valley videos. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye!